to a certain extent, you have to be a giver, whether you kind of take that mantle on or not.
When you were in college, how did you find interactions between givers, takers, and matchers?
There are students who they're here to get a degree, to get a job, to have a good living, to live the life that they wanted to lead. And in that sense, sometimes being a taker is how that manifests. So there always has been, I think there always will be, that element to college, because that's a big part of it. It's meeting new people and building those relationships to help benefit yourself, as you go forward. And that's not wrong, but that's a serious element, I think, in everybody's college experience, whether you mean to or not. But in the same way, I think there are people who come here maybe with this in mind, or maybe a little ambivalent about what they're looking for in these 4 years, and they are sucked into, especially at Loyola, a culture of sacrifice of yourself for the greater good. And there are people at Loyola, students in particular, who are working tirelessly and doing unbelievable things for people around the world, not because they want recognition necessarily, but because they believe in the mission that we're supposed to go out and set the world on fire, that we're supposed to go out and make a positive difference in the world, and that's why they do it. There are a lot of people who overwork themselves, who come in early, stay late, come in on weekends, do events at times that aren't convenient for them, but those are convenient for students. So this field does attract a lot of people who do give more of themselves and are definitely focused outwardly on student success versus their own personal success. But I think for people who are predominantly givers, it's easy to rationalize why you're sacrificing so much, or why you're maybe stressing yourself out, because you can always bring it back to, this is why I wanted to get into the field in the first place, is to help students have a great experience, for these formative years.
Now that you're comfortable with sort of the idea of givers, takers, and matchers, how do you think the giver personality relates to Ignatian spirituality?
Sure. So I think Ignatian spirituality, and especially the vocation of Ignatius himself, is very much about giving. It's very much about putting your own life not on hold, but subsuming it under the needs of the community. The prayer of Ignatius is, Lord, take my liberty, my freedom, my entire will. Like, all I want is your love and grace. That's it. Like, all my personality, memories, nothing. Take that all away from me, as long as I can do your work on earth. That's, I guess, the quintessential giver. It's not only focusing outwardly, it's literally pushing down the self to focus on the other.
Oh, I just have one more question.
Fire away.
How dare you? That's all I got. Thanks so much for interviewing with us.
Yeah, no, my pleasure.